Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 7th grade concept of solving scale problems. This is standard 7.5C in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 2 off the 2021 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So we have a building. It's got a height of 125 meters and a length of 80. And on a scale drawing of the building, we've got 25 centimeters, so we need to find the length in centimeters. So look at what we've got here. We've got 3 numbers that have labels: 125 meters, 80 meters, 25 centimeters, and that 4th label, centimeters, is missing a number, so that makes me think of a proportion. Now let's go ahead and just draw here just an example. So here we'll just make this look like a skyscraper here, and we'll say that's like the scale drawing. We'll say this is the actual building right here. There we go. So we'll put a little door down there so we know that we're dealing with buildings here. So on the actual thing, we've got 125 right there, and then we've got 80. And this goes, the length of the building is really what we're looking for here. So we're gonna, I'll call that X. That's what we're missing here. But we know the height of the drawing here is 25. And we've got, these are centimeters and these are meters. So knowing this, there are 2 different ways we can set up a proportion here. So I'm going to call this the small building. I'm going to call this the big building. And so we could set up a small over small. And so let's see what that looks like. So we can say the height, which is 25 on the small, over the length, which is our X, our unknown. And then we need to match that with the height of the scale drawing is 25 centimeters. So the height of the building is 125. And we need to match the length with the length. So the length of the scale drawing is X. So the length of the big building is 80. So we need to match like terms across numerator and denominator. The other way we can do it is we can just make our proportions here, our fractions, small over big, and match them up that way. So we can say our height, 25, matches with the height of the actual building, 125. And then the length, X, matches over the length of the actual building, 80. And so we've got the matching right there. Now what you'll find is that either way you get the same multiplication. Look at that. 25 times 80. Both of them need me to do that. And then I've got 125x. Both ways. 125x. All right, so 2 steps. Let's do 25 times 80 first. So that's 0. That is 40. And then I've got a 0 and I've got a 160. So, all right. So that is going to be just flat out 2,000. Okay? So 2,000, and that equals 125x, which means we need to divide both sides by 125. So let's figure out what that looks like. 125 into 2,000. Not sure what that's going to be. Hopefully not a decimal. So 125 goes into 200 once. It's going to leave me with 75. Oh, that's pretty good, because that's going to be 5. Let's see. No, that is not going to be 5. That is going to be, let's call that 6, I think. 5 would be a little bit too small. 0, yep, 12, 15. There we go. So 16G is our answer.